Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If you don't know me, I'm Selena. This is Feel Your Flow Yoga for Everybody. Hello to Paul. So today we'll start as usual. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let the body move any way it wants to. Okay, we'll plant the feet. Let's do some big arm circles. So we can inhale as we come forward, exhale as we go back. Try to alternate how the wrists cross. Go at your own pace. Okay, let's change direction. And we'll change direction again. Go back a couple times. Okay, release. Give ourselves a little shake. Okay. Let's do our full body stretch where we come up onto the toes. So getting the feet involved. We can start by lifting up all the toes and just feeling feet connect to the earth without the toes. Let's give ourselves a little base of skull, crown of head massage. Look for that sense of an upward pull. Okay, spread out the toes, bring them down. We'll try one by one. Before we start the full body stretch, maybe we could just circle and just feel how the weight shifts through the feet. Change direction. Second direction, probably a little awkward. That's okay. All right, we'll come back to center. So let's see if we can go on the outsides of the feet and then the insides of the feet. So just rocking to the outside and then the inside. Might feel a little awkward because it's not the type of movement we do all the time. Couple more. Okay, shake it out. Let's do our full body stretch. So the feet could be together or hip distance as you prefer. So I guess it's three parts. We turn the hands open, inhale up, interlace. Same inhalation or the next inhalation, we press up and then we see if we can lift up onto the toes, stretch, stretch, stretch through the whole body. And when you're feeling ready to exhale, arms come down. When they're about shoulder level, heels come down, arms come down. So that's it. Let's go at our own pace. So it's basically inhaling up, but you can take two inhales, really stretching through the whole body. And when you're ready to exhale, arms come shoulder level, and then the heels come down. So do a few at your own pace. One more. All right, give ourselves a little shake. Place ourselves towards the top of the mat. Shoulders back and down. Just take a few breaths before we begin. If you want, hands on the body. If not, no worries. Find something to relax. When you're ready, inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, hands to earth, step back to plank. Let's take a couple breaths in the plank. Knees can absolutely be down, whatever you prefer. Let's walk the knees. So one knee down, other knee down. First knee up, second knee up. Switch which knee is going down and up first. Okay, all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose, about 5 breaths. Okay, we'll start a forward back movement. So if you're comfy in the down dog, you could start here. Inhale to plank, exhale down dog. If you're comfy in the child's pose, you start there. Inhale, half plank. Exhale, child's pose. So any kind of forward back movement that you like for today, and go with your breath. Okay, the next time we go back, let's all make our way to child's pose. Grab a support for the head, for the belly if you need it. We'll practice inhaling into the pelvis, exhaling with the back ribs. And just relax into the position. Okay, when you're ready, we'll try a dolphin. If you're not into the dolphin, you could do down dog or stay in the child's pose. So dolphin is basically downward dog, but on the forearms. We make sure the elbows are close enough we can comfortably wrap the hands around. We can interlace or have the hands flat, whatever you like. Shift the weight into the forearms, tuck the toes. You can move the knees back first if you prefer, and see if we can lift up. And once we arrive, maybe walk the feet, whatever feels good for you. We're going to take at least 5 breaths. Okay, once you're happy with that, knees come back down. Let's climb up to the hands and go into some cat cows. So just starting regular cat cows. Inhale the crown and tail up. Exhale, round the back. Go at your own pace. Okay, come back to center. Let's get the legs and the feet involved. So we'll stretch one leg back, tuck the toes, and just shift forward and back. Just get a little back leg stretch, calf stretch. Okay, so this leg that's back, let's lift it up, cross it over, keep the toes tucked, and then we'll just look at the foot, get a side stretch, about 5 breaths. Okay, bring the head back to center. Take the leg out to the side. You kind of lose my foot, but my toes are just pointing forward. And from here, we'll shift forward and back again, just within a comfortable range of movement. Okay. Walk the hands towards the knee, climb up. So I'll just turn to face you. You don't have to move at all. And we'll just throw in a little side stretch. So hand on the long leg. Settle the shoulders. Take 2 or 3 breaths here. And when you're ready, the other arm comes up. Inhale, lengthen. And with the exhale, we just kind of glide. We can turn the head up to open the heart a little more. Go as deep or as light as feels good. I'm not bending too much. Find what feels right in your body. And let's breathe. Okay, one more thing before we switch sides. Let's make our way into a side plank. So the hand comes down. Let the other foot adjust itself however it wants to. Open up. If you like, you can add some movement through the top. Whatever feels good. A couple breaths here, and then we'll add another variation. Okay, so back to a non-moving side plank. If you want to do the last variation, we pick up the back leg again, move it back, and then here we can maybe lean back a little bit and play more with an opening through the chest. You can go back to pulsing the arm if that feels good, and we'll just take a few breaths. Okay, once you're happy with all that, make your way back to all fours. Let's sit on the heels. Just take a second before the other side. Circle those wrists. It's a lot of hands and knees. Oh, while we're doing this, we might as well give ourselves a toe stretch. Tuck the toes, sit back on the heels, change direction of the circles. Okay, so we'll do everything on the other side, starting with regular cat cows. So line yourself up. A reminder, if the wrists are not happy, you could be on your fists. or your fingertips, or fold your mat so there's some height underneath the base of the wrist. Okay, so cat cows. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Bring yourself back to center once you're happy with your cat cows. So the other leg extends back, toes tuck, and we just kind of shift forward back. All right, let's cross the leg behind the bottom leg. Keep the toes tucked. Turn, look at the foot. So we're squishing one side, lengthening the other side. Okay, now the leg comes out to the other side. Toes pointing forward. It's like in line with the knee. And we shift forward and back, just within a comfortable range of motion. You can move the hands forward if that feels good. Okay, we come back to center, walk the hands towards us, stand up. I'm just going to turn to face you. So toes are pointing forward, hips in a line. We'll just take a few breaths before we add the side bend. Okay, so hand resting on the leg. When you're ready, inhale the other arm up, lengthen. And with an exhale, start to lean. Just breathe through it. When you're ready, with an inhale, come back up. Bring the hand down, adjust the back foot as you need to. Coming into a side plank. And if you want to play with the top arm, maybe pulsing, go ahead. Okay, we'll add our other variation if you want. You can totally stay here. So if you want to add on, we lift up the back leg, move it back, and then maybe lean back, open a little more, and we can keep playing with the top arm. Okay, once you're happy with that, let's come out of it. We'll sit on the heels or sit anyway if the heels isn't comfortable. And we'll just take a couple breaths before we go into the next thing. You can have hands on the body or not. Settling into ourselves. Okay, let's take it into our seated twists. So we'll do our usual. The bottom leg can be straight or bent. The top leg can be inside or outside. Once you arrive in the position you like, interlace the hands below the knee, shoulders back and down, proud open chest, about 5 long, deep breaths. And when you feel ready, take it into the twist, twisting towards the bent leg. Back hand comes behind. And you can grab onto the front leg however you like. Maybe we can turn the head and the eyes opposite directions. So the eyes look one way, the head turns the other way. Still allowing the breath to flow, moving in as relaxed a way as possible. Okay, we'll release the head and eye movements. Come back to center. Pick up this top leg. Give it a little rock. All right, let's build a fire. So see if the bottom leg, the shin can become parallel with the mat. The foot's engaged. And we'll see if we can stack the top leg right on top. So it's a piece of firewood. So you might have a gap here like I do. If that's the case, grab a blanket or a block and just fill the gap. So keep both feet engaged. Let's get up as tall as we can onto our sit bones. So see where the intensity is for you. You can stay right here. Or if it's okay, we can add a forward tilt. And don't worry, it can be really subtle, breath by breath. So each inhale, we lengthen. Each exhale, just a little itty bitty tiny tilt. Let's take our time with it. We'll aim for 10 breaths, see how it goes. Relax the shoulders. Okay, when you're ready, come out. And before we do the other side, let's just toss the legs. Okay, come back to center. So other side for the twist, so the bottom leg could be straight or bent. The top leg could be inside or outside. Find what feels good for today. Nice long spine, proud open chest, long deep breaths. And when you're ready, take it into the twist. Once you have the twist the way you like it, you might like to add moving the head and the eyes opposite directions. Keep the face and neck as relaxed as possible and let the breath continue to flow. So eyes look one way, the head moves the other way. Okay, we can release the head and eye movements, come back to center, pick up the top leg, give it a little swing back and forth. All right, let's build our fire. So the bottom leg comes parallel to the mat. Both feet are engaged. We place the top leg on top. If we have a gap, we can fill it. So we can choose to just sit tall or we can add a little forward tilt. And if you're doing the forward tilt, just breath by breath. So each inhale, the spine gets longer. Each exhale, little itty bitty tilt. And when you're ready, come out. And once again, toss the legs. Okay. Oh, one last thing. Feet together. Let's give the soles of the feet a little massage. If you want to add movement through the legs, feel free. We can look for the kidney 1 point. So when you scrunch up your foot in the little indentation there, and just give it a massage if you feel called to, and a few more breaths. This point's really amazing. It works up and down. So if you need more energy, it's a great point. If you're feeling anxious, have too much energy, need to relax, also a great point. Another breath or two. Okay, so let's finish up our foot massage. Anything that feels good, and we'll get ourselves ready for Shavasana. So if you want to put socks on, grab them. If you need a sweater, if there's any accessories you like for Shavasana, whatever you can do to make yourself warm and comfortable. So take our time, get all our stuff together. And when you're ready, make your way down onto the back. Okay. Let's start with some single knee tucks. So beginning with both feet on the floor, inhaling here, exhaling one knee to chest. Go at your own pace, switching legs. Next time we have knee to chest, let's hold it there. And we'll do some leg extensions with the other leg. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Next time the leg comes down, it can just hover or be fully on the ground as you like. Take a couple breaths. Another option, if it feels good, we can lift the forehead towards the knee. Okay, when you're ready, if the head's down, bring it down. If the leg's up, bring it down. Take ourselves into a twist. The foot can go on top or behind. Drag the leg across. Other arm opens up shoulder level. Do our best to keep both shoulders on the floor. If the back shoulder pops up, we just scooch both shoulders same direction as the knee. We can turn the head away, take a few breaths. Okay, when you're ready, back to center. And again, single knee tucks. Exhaling, knee to chest. And when the other knee comes to the chest, hold it. Leg extensions on the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling down, and the knee could totally be bent. Okay, we'll bring the leg down. We could just hover it over the floor or put it straight down right away if you like. Option, if your neck feels up for it, we could lift the head towards the knee. And of course, we want to keep the neck relaxed and use the core strength. Okay, head comes down if it's up, leg comes down if it's up. Take ourselves into a twist. Both shoulders stay down. We can turn the head away from the knee. Long, deep breaths. Let's make our way back to center. We'll just do a few pelvic lifts, inhaling up, exhaling down. And the next time we come up, we can see if we can hold for a couple breaths. Okay, come on down. See if we can just sneak one more thing in before the Shavasana. Fingertips to the sky, arms shoulder level. One arm goes forward, the other goes back. We turn the head towards the upper arm. Inhaling center, exhaling as we turn. Okay, once you're happy with that release, make your way into any comfortable position for Shavasana. So you could have the legs long or the knees leaning into one another, or if you have a support for underneath the knees or any other version of Shavasana that you like, go ahead. Chin is gently tucked in, forehead sloping down. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. Let ourselves let everything go. As you feel ready, gently wake the body. Let's give ourselves a full body stretch. And once you're feeling nice and stretched, we'll do a few double knee tucks. So inhaling the knees away, exhaling towards the chest. And the next time the knees come to the chest, maybe we can rock side to side. And eventually roll all the way to one side. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. And we'll just take a moment with ourselves before we close our practice. So maybe hands on the body, whatever feels good for you. And when you feel ready to close, we can bring the hands to the earth. Take the time to honor, acknowledge the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Namaste. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good practice. Please feel free to let me know in the comments or however. And we're back here on YouTube on Friday for back care and breath aware. And I'd love to see you there. So have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.